Welcome, this is Purple Trophy and today we'll be building a rocket. Minecraft Education launched a new world in collaboration with NASA called Artemis Build. In it we will explore, learn and do some sciencey stuff. Buckle up and check your thrusters because we'll begin a new era of space exploration. Okay, we are here and everybody's staring at us. Welcome to Launch Control. This is where we make sure our rockets take off safely. We're working on a really exciting project called the Artemis program and we want you to be a part of it. Okay. We've made some special classes just for you that will teach you everything you need to know about building rockets in the Artemis program. And we have a special mission for you to practice your skills. This will get you ready for when we start sending cargo and even people to the moon. Ooh, exciting. The first mission you'll be working on is launching a satellite into space. This satellite will help us communicate with our spacecraft when we fly to the moon. It's an important step in our mission and you'll be playing a big role in making it happen. Alright, if you're ready to get started with the lessons, head down to the hallway and through the first door. That's where the classroom is. Once you're there, you just talk to the teacher and they'll tell you... What? Oh my god. Once you're there, just talk to the teacher and they'll get you started on learning all about why we're going to the moon. Got it. I actually didn't get it. I'm so bad with instructions. Where do I need to go? Down the hallway to the left. Oh, okay. Let's not go where the scary music is coming from. This way. What's up with everybody? Shouldn't you be working? Why are y'all just standing and staring? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I found the classroom, I think. Yes, this looks like a classroom and it's empty. Am I the only one learning anything here? Hello, Mr. Teacher. Oh, he looks adorable. Look at those glasses. Welcome to the Artemis Rocket Build world. I'm here to tell you about the Artemis missions. NASA is going to land the first woman and person of color on the moon as part of these missions. They will use new technologies to explore more of the moon than ever before. Okay, slay. So they're putting me on the moon? That's awesome. How did they know I was coming? NASA will also work with other companies and countries to set up a permanent base on the moon. What we learn from our time on the moon will help us send astronauts to Mars for the first time. Huh? Why are we going back to the moon? Why is NASA sending people there again? Click below to find out. When you're done, move on to the next section to learn about how to build rockets. Whoa, okay. Discovery, economy, inspiration. Do I get to choose everything or is this like a one-time choice only? I'm gonna just go discovery. Oh, I can choose everything, great. NASA's using what it has learned from exploring space for more than 50 years to explore the moon with Artemis. NASA will build a long-term presence at the moon and an outpost in orbit around the moon called Gateway. Wait, this is really cool. Is NASA actually doing this? Economy. The Artemis missions will help create new jobs and industries on the moon and help people learn new skills. Ooh la la. We will explore more of the moon than ever before with the help of other companies and countries. We will also inspire people to learn more about space. We are the Artemis generation. Epic. You have completed my lesson. Oh, you have completed my lesson. Go through the door and learn about how a rocket works. Epic. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. where do I learn? Oh, this is a different room. Oh, pretty. I love these desks. Oh my god, look at this desk. Amazing. Let me just stand on it. Lesson 2. How does a rocket work? Oh my god. I just realized if I'm gonna give everybody a different voice, I'm gonna run out of voices soon because I actually don't know how to do voices. I'm gonna make this man. Should I make him British? I'm gonna make him British. Do I know how to speak British English? We'll see. Before we start building our own rocket, let's start... Oh gosh, I can't read. Before we start building our own rocket, let's talk about the basics. Engineers use special laws called Newton's laws to understand how forces work and make sure rockets fly properly. These laws were first written down by a scientist named Sir Isaac Newton a long time ago, but they're still very important for rocket engineers today. Do you want to know more about Newton's laws and how they help us build rockets? Let's find out. First law. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oof. Objects like to stay still or keep moving unless something else makes them change. For example, if our rocket is standing still and if we don't push it, it will stay still. But if we give it a push, it will keep moving until something else makes it stop. This is called Newton's first law of motion. It's important for us to understand this when we're building and flying rockets. Would now be a good time to mention that I did not have science in school. Like, I had it, but I de-elected it. I deselected it. I think in grade 10. Yeah, end of grade 9, I got rid of science. Second law. Did you know that how quickly an object speeds up or slows down or changes direction depends on how much mass it has and how hard it has pushed? How hard it is pushed. This is called Newton's second law of motion. If we want to make a rocket go faster, we can either make it lighter or push it harder. Makes sense. Have you ever heard the saying, every action has an equal and opposite reaction? Well, this is a scientific idea called Newton's third law of motion. It means that when something pushes or pulls on something else, the second thing pushes or pulls back just as hard. This is how we can make things move, like rockets. A rocket engine produces thrust through action and reaction. Action. The engine produces hot exhaust gases which flow out of the back of the engine. Reaction. A force is produced in the opposite direction from the fuel pushing back on the rocket. Right. When we're building and flying rockets, it's important to think about the different forces that will be acting on it. These forces can push or pull the rocket in different directions, and some forces are stronger than others. Right, okay. Wait, for example, the force of gravity is always pulling the rocket down towards the ground, and the rocket's engines create a force called thrust that can push the rocket up into the sky. To make sure a rocket flies the way we want it to, we need to think about how all these forces will affect it. Thrust is the force that makes a rocket move. It's created by the rocket's engines and pushes the rocket in a certain direction. Have you ever blown up a balloon and let it go? The air rushing out of the balloon creates a force that pushes the balloon in the opposite direction. It's kind of like that with the rocket. When the rocket's engine burn fuel, it creates a force that pushes the rocket forward. This force is called thrust. We want to build a rocket that can fly all the way to the moon. The moon is really far away, so we need to make sure our rocket goes fast enough to get there. We also need to make sure we have enough fuel to burn to power the rocket. That's because the rocket needs to go fast enough to escape the Earth's gravity. Gravity is the force that makes everything fall to the ground. To break free of the Earth's gravity, we need to go fast. Can you guess how fast we need to go? Oh gosh, no. Tell me, how fast? Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Velocity. After we learn more about how fast we need to go and how much fuel we need, we can start building our rocket to fly to the moon. Velocity, okay. Delta V. This is a short way to refer to a change in velocity. We'll be starting from 0 and accelerate to 6 miles per second. That's about 9.7 kilometers per second. Going that fast could go from New York to San Francisco in just 8 minutes. Oh, going that fast you can go from New York to San Francisco in just 8 minutes. We'll be burning our rocket fuel to achieve our Delta V goal. I don't know how far New York and San Francisco are apart. That means nothing to me. But okay. Would now also be a good time to mention that if I read out loud, I don't retain any of the information I've read because I'm so focused on reading out loud that my brain does not suck up the information. But I mean, you guys are paying attention, so it's fine. At least I hope you are. You have completed my lesson. Go through the door and learn rocket propulsion methods and fuels. Okay. Is this gonna just be a bunch of reading? That's where I came from. That's where I'm going. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Ooh, a science lab. That's interesting. What's that? Will it kill me? No. Okay. That's sad. Oh my god, plants. Oh, cute. Oh my god, that's so cool. I want to do those. Anyways. Another teacher. These teachers, look at them with their drip, with their fashion. Is this one wearing an earring? Oh my god, he's too cool for school. I'm running out of voices for men. We now know about forces on our rocket, velocity and Delta V. We have a lot of stuff to bring with us, so our rocket is going to be pretty heavy. Remember, not only do we need to bring our spaceship, astronauts, and enough fuel to launch our rocket, we also have to bring enough fuel to get back. A rocket with more mass will speed up more slowly, so we're going to need a lot of fuel. Humans have been experimenting with rockets for thousands of years. Early propulsion engines were developed in Greece around 400 BCE. The first few rockets were created in China about 800 years ago. Over the years, rockets have taken on many shapes. The fuel burned in these rockets can be liquid or solid. With solid fuel, you don't have to fill up the tank right before launch. A solid rocket can sit for years before firing. The solid rocket fuel used in the Artemis rocket is called PBAN, polybutadiene acrylonitrile. But don't worry, we don't make you say that 3 times fast. Let's take a closer look at the parts of the Artemis Space Launch System. Rockets. So apparently I can't upload a video longer than 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have to end this one here. My already filmed 2 episodes will turn into 4 episodes. Enjoy!